think the problem is disproportionate contact. I do think the problem is that the rules are different in a high crime, high drug area. You cannot go to the Upper East Side of Manhattan and stop and frisk rich white people.
It is hard to give a child hope when they see everyone around them incarcerated, they see everyone around them not being educated, and they see what one would almost call a war zone. So it's difficult for them to think outside of the four corners of their house.
You can't really appreciate the true despair and the true poverty we have in America until you see it, you know, the complete breakdown of family and kids growing up in that environment. Just the amount of people getting shot, doesn't make the news.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the second degree as charged.
The fact is that being hard on crime is not getting us anywhere. It's not making us safer. It's not preventing people from doing crime again. In fact, it's actually doing exactly the opposite.
Is there racism? There's racism all across America. And you can only pray and hope that when an officer comes across a child, that he treats that child fairly, that he or she doesn't see color.
People need jobs. Right now, the drug economy is the only viable means of employment for way too many people.
We've imposed all these collateral consequences on these kids so that, they can't get student loans, they can't live in public housing, they can't get all these different jobs because they've been convicted felons.
If white people were stuck in ghettos without a means of employment, with bad schools, with unsafe streets, and a lot of drug use, I would behave exactly the same way.
We can always fight crime, but then it's at what cost? Where do you want to draw the line for the protection of civil rights and individual liberty?